Alright. I reckon it's time we continue. But first, let me post to Discord as always. And then we'll get started and I'll show off my remodeling. Okay, seriously, where's my stream? We are live, right? Just yesterday I had issues where I was streaming and the stream stopped working for no reason. Without me realizing it. So I gotta make absolutely sure that we are in fact most definitely streaming. Okay, we are in fact most definitely streaming. I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume everything's working. Hey, Wings! Alright, so I spent a while tinkering, plotting, and let me tell you what I have come up with. So, first of all, I added a new wing. By itself, it doesn't look like much at the moment. I mean, it still needs to be cleaned up, but this is going to be the new power generation room. Now, that power generation room requires chem fuel and or wood. What's this deteriorating over here? I'm going to have further boomalopes over here, where they're going to be bred up to a point. I'll see, I don't know how much chem fuel they produce and how much a generator uses, but we'll find the balancing point and then stop them from producing more boomalopes. And we will ship the chem fuel from here up to there. My hope is that this will be enough to keep the boomalopes safe and secure. I have reduced the herd. I've culled it somewhat. I've got to do a little bit more of that, but I ran out and I did do a trade or two to get rid of some of the animals. I just sold a bunch of them. The moisture pumps are continuing to pump moisture. We're going to clear this whole lake and turn this into a proper building soonish, I hope. Did I mention I did some trading? I did some trading. Also, I've been manufacturing components. Meanwhile, we're gathering up steel and stuff over here because, well, we're going to need it for the generator room. And then once the generator room is set, biosculptor pods and neural superchargers for all. It's, I'm going to need to find the balance for how much power we produce, how much we consume, how much chem fuel we actually need to determine how many boomalopes I can safely keep. There's going to be a whole thing. But, hey there. Yes, this is the subterranean cold base, the ice castle. It's currently at 40 below because I need to research and produce a little bit more equipment to make it warmer. And this is the ranch, which I tried building as a whole bunch of freestanding homes, and it, you know, kind of works. You know, they get outside time walking between them. But I think the super facility is just a better way to do your base. Though I have some weird ideas, which we'll try in the future for future bases. Speaking of future bases, as if all that wasn't enough. Oh yeah, I should mention what this is about. We're expanding. I'm going to knock out these doors, just leave the big gold one. And we're going to expand the cold. I was trying to figure out how to handle the enemies, how to get the cold to work for me, and I finally concluded I'm still going to turn the cold way colder eventually, but until I can do that, I'll just make the cold bigger. And now they have to walk through all of this. That's more time for hypothermia to set in before they actually encounter my defenses. But wait, there's more! For you see, I have decided I'm gonna do eventually that one quest that I've had since the first time I turned the game on that's always bugged me. Unfortunately, that quest involves crossing all of Arrakis here. This gigantic death desert. All the way over to here. Yeah, that ship that's calling me and being like, hey, somehow my primitive tribe is an AI from our past. I'm wondering, is this the true chief of the tribe, the one who inspired them to go down the technology route? The one who set their path? Could it be? Anyway, it's a hell of a journey. My gosh, I can't even shoot a drop pod over there. It's too far. So, and there's mountains and all kinds of crap in the way. So, yeah. That's the plan. And look at how many friendly neighbors there are to trade with. So here's my thinking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick somebody. I'm thinking maybe Lump here. I'm going to rebuild him into the perfect being, or at least the best we can manage. Arms, legs, eyeballs, new spine. We're going to de-age him a little bit. Yeah, we're going to work this guy over into some kind of super being, and probably a couple others as well. I kind of like the way his eyes are two different eyes. Anyway, yeah. Probably a second one who's good at plants has to go with. And the two of them are going to make the horrible, horrible journey. And then I have ideas for what we're going to do for defenses. It's going to be a crazier version of that firewall we attempted last game. Only this time it's going to work. Maybe. And we're going to set the ship to launch. We're going to defend it. And then at the very end, the colony has to get there. I'm probably going to use... I don't know. Maybe we'll make the trek. It takes a lot of... We're going to have a lot of hay and food to get over this waste, because this is terrible. We might even have to stop at a point in the middle. I don't know. I could try just launching pods to get there. I could try something crazy like that. Oh, we'll see. That, though, is a long-term plan. The short-term plan is I want a quest. I want to kick these over and see what's in them. I want to do all kinds of things. I want to get a holy relic. I want to get everybody to have their biosculptor pods so that I can start de-aging and healing everyone and replacing their limbs with bionic limbs across the board, which is something we're doing today, by the way. Bionic limbs? Yeah, that's a today thing. I don't know where my bionic limbs are right now, but I've got them somewhere. Yeah. The fellow called... Yes, I dyed everyone's clothing. They're all happier for it. Conformity. Ah, who needs individual expression when you can be green? We better watch out that we don't start worshipping stuff in the water. We don't want to turn into that one cult from the XCOM files. Yeah, definitely don't want to be that. Oh, you have to go off and set up your pen and paper, huh? Lots of bullets, magical saber fighting, and dynamite! Well, you got all your bases covered right there. I could never figure out how to use this dance ball. But I did learn something interesting today. About the tribal start. You know how your technology research is shit? Well, there's another factor to being the tribe that I didn't know that relates to a DLC. The tribals have a massive advantage, but only if you have, of all things, the royalty DLC running, which I do not. Turns out that, and I don't know exactly how the psychic rules work, so I don't know the details, but apparently the entire tribe is psychic and all their children are automatically psychic. Yeah, isn't that interesting? We don't have any psychic stuff because we don't have royalty installed, but if we did, the tribe would have been, you know, different. I'm all like, huh, isn't that interesting? Alright, so I guess we can carry on. We have lots of work to get done today. I think the first thing I should do is remove this ancient war spider. Let's see. I also need to choose who my soldiers are going to be, but that doesn't have to be done this second. Let me see. I think what I'm going to do is, as soon as you finish what you're doing now... He's training a Mega Sloth right now. A magical saber in Cairo. Ah, sterile materials, another important thing that we need. Medicine production would probably help. Failed at a 72. Man, we roll a lot of bad rolls. Jeez. Well, that's going to take a while, but I wonder what it's going to drop. I wish I had a way to repair it and build my own war spider, but I don't. Really? The hay-rat's away here? Oh, because it's unrefrigerated. Oh well. I could haul the hay all the way inside, but then I'd have to, Then I'd have to build even more shelving! Oh yeah, I'm also sprucing up these rooms. Yeah. Finally, all the bedrooms are going to have a piece of art and an end table. Alright, we're almost done. There's got to be a better way to dismantle something than bullets. Just scraps. How disappointing. Well, that can be turned into steel. Oh, here's all of my limbs. We should probably start installing them, shouldn't we? I'm surprised nobody put them away. Alright, let's actually start doing this. Alright. This fellow needs a new lung. But instead, he's going to get an... arm. He's going to get an arm. Congratulations. Get in there. Alright, here we go. My lump, when you finish that, could you bring these in? Thanks. Alright, first surgery. Successful. Now that's like a +4 to his happiness. Just like that. And he has a new fancy arm. Alright, this guy here, he needs a new eyeball. But first, we just researched sterilized materials. The first flooring needs to be installed here. It's only 300 silver, it's not that expensive. Alright, I'm gonna focus on getting the hospital looking better. Alright, Lumpy. Poor Lumpy. You've been dealing with a crappy spine. I see that left hand's a problem. Well, for now... What was that? Shit, I'm gonna have to look at that in a second. And an eyeball. That's the bare minimum that you need. I'd like to fix your hand, but, well, you know, there are ways we can do that. Lumpy's been unhappy a lot. Alright, what do we got going on here? Ooh, it's got a mix. Oh, unpleasant. I'll do something about that soon. But we're busy. Hey, Lumpy, eat a lavish meal. Don't worry, we're gonna get you all fixed up soon. Man, these parts go bad quickly if you leave them out in the rain. They get all rusty and stuff. Alright, as soon... Alright, he's in the bed. Duke, I'm actually going to have you keep making these new tiles. They're important. Go, 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 go. Just haul 500 silver, that's fine. Finals are in Shanghai. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Why are you having to haul the silver from out here? Oh, do I store my silver out there? Huh, I didn't know that. You know, it's weird. When they travel, they can pick up multiple items. But when they're just hauling stuff, they always have to do it like this, where they carry one item at a time. It's actually really annoying and stupid and terribly inefficient. Okay, you're gonna use industrial grade medicine. Alright, hold on, what's this? Oh, yes. What now? Why? Stop! Great, well he can't talk to the guys from space then. Well, this isn't any good. Well, here we go. Please don't insult her in the middle of a surgery. Oh my gosh, you two! In the middle of a surgery! My gosh, is there anyone who will do cleaning? Hey, use your new arm. You people! Yeah, it's been kind of a cool rainy summer around here, too. It looks to me like you're in no shape to do a surgery. Doggone it. Alright, look, this really interrupted my whole surgery. Randy, calm down. Just calm down, man. You already dropped a psychic ship, a frickin' insulting spree, a fight. No, 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 you can't do this now! Your stats are too low! Oh, you better not F this up. I specifically set you to sleep all day. What are you doing? Well, you're putting a spine in someone. Yes, please, lay down. Stay laid down. I need you to heal up a little more. Your stats are bad right now. Stupid Duke. The infection chance... okay, yeah, we need to bring that down by building the rest of these. I want a good hospital. Every tile it goes down. I can't keep her in bed. I should have turned off her medical entirely. Well, learned today. She can't learn any more medical skill today. That's a thing. I think I remember that happening before. Anyway. Alright, fine, whatever. Oh! Great! Do something about that. Alright, he's done. I've got more people who need things. Alright, we gotta do something about this psychic emissions thingy. We were kind of in the middle of something. What are you running from? Alright. Do we have EMP? Yes, we do. Good. Alright. I'm gonna give it to Alice for the moment. Alright, everyone. What? Shit. Oh my gosh! Oh, fine. Hold on. Take care of one thing at a time. Shit, there are angry animals. Somehow I missed them earlier. We gotta heal him up quickly. Get on the other side of the fence. Now it's just 1v1. Whoa, how'd they get in? Oh, no, 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 you do not want to melee that. Under no circumstances do you want to melee that. Yeah, they're just getting right over it. The rabbit seems to be stuck. Okay. We gotta deal with that rabbit. Okay. Hooray! Oh, he got on his feet, did he? Wow. Multiple are being tended per dose. Okay. All right. An inspired surgery, huh? Just when you think maybe Randy doesn't know what he's doing, he's just like, alright, fine, after surviving all of that, you can now put the next arm on successfully. Don't you worry. Ah, the Duke can do a thing. Conversion ritual? There's no one to convert! A visitor, maybe? Alright. Getting that allied AI. You have to sell. I have to do the quest to sell the bases? Why do I have to do the quest to sell the bases? I was figuring I might try that. I don't know, I might just see what that looks like. Save, check it out, and then load back kind of deal. But, I want to get that ship. Really? Even in the news special? Alright, fine. Go tend to him. What now? What was that sound? Okay, alright, that's just their researchers coming back online. Lumpy is on the edge of losing his mind because he doesn't like being insulted. Well, who does? Super. Supercharged research. Okay, it was this thing going off. That's what the sound effect was. Alright, how is your... so of course it's on the torso, the part we just can't cut off. And now you're occupying the hospital, so I can't do surgeries for a bit. Alright, that's the armor. I want to start making the armor. What do we want most? We've got most of the critical stuff at this point. I guess deep drilling. Come on, man. You just got a new eye, a new spine. You're feeling great. Just let the insults go. The meaningless barking and... Okay, we gotta do something about this psychic droning. But not Rebor. That infection is bad. We'll hit him with stronger meds next time. Alright, we gotta clear this mess out now. I want to disassemble that tank for parts. Alright, I don't know exactly how good it is, but we're gonna try the combat boost. Here, have a chocolate bar, an ambrosia, and a nice sip of tea. I'm gonna leave you out of this fight. I don't think I need that guy. Okay. That's a long-range weapon, so you can back up. Everyone else is gonna get in close. So, here's the plan. If you're here, the animals will get them into melee. Shame about the sniper rifle up close, but I'm not gonna bother changing it now. Okay. Toss the next one up there. Uh-oh. Go punch that one. Focus fire at that thing. Alright, that went pretty well, I'd say. Well, they took a little bit of damage, no big deal. I think I can try to convert random people passing by. But I don't think I really want naked pyromaniacs. Yeah, I think I'll just ignore these guys. The sniper rifle just took it out. As you were, man. As you were. My gosh, Randy, that's enough. Go back to sleep, Randy. Alright. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna have you do a speech! Quality isn't quite what it should be. Oh well. Go give a speech. This should help stop the freakouts. Oh my gosh! Cut it out, Randy! Just give me a break here! Sheesh. Shit. He has to give the speech within the hour, and he's not going to get there in time. He's going to miss his own speech. Christmas is soon. Ah! Shit. Well, that's just stupid. I'll have to remember that in the future. No debuff, at least. But it did waste time, and he won't be able to do another attempt for 10 days, so it was a waste. Alright, we'll heal him up. Radbor here is going to have to get back in that bed as soon as the Duke is patched. It's actually looking kind of bad. What if I just stuffed him in here? "5 days, and it will fix..." Yeah, 2.5 days, and it would fix his infection. We'll see if we need it. Alright, get out of the way. Move, move, move. Get out of the way. Just bringing over the high-quality medicine. Okay, that's gonna do it. Right there. He'll be fine now. I don't need to worry any further. Probably. I could bring Myrtle over and preach health at him. Ah, how's this base doing? Ah, good! This place is good! Check it out. Oh, hold on. Suppliers! Ooh. Psychic Emanator. An ancient device projects a soothing field. Wonder how long that lasts. Well... Huh. Certainly sounds interesting. What would that cost? It's just a collar, right? 25? How does that use more than most hats? 25? Rather limited on the things it can be made out of. Steel. Yeah, this is a completely different thing from other wearables. Can't be made out of the wool. So long as it's made out of plain leather, though, that should be fine. Oh, shit, these two are getting married? Alright, hold on. I know, we want to keep making those advanced components, but, we got a quest. I need to give something to those guys. Okay. Right, so Alice and Gano. Oh, the researchers. Okay, I can do something about this. I've been saving some beds just for this sort of thing. Come on. Let me get the excellent bed. Put it in. Okay. Wait, and I still haven't... Ah, I missed that! Those things were a bit hectic. We've still got quite a bit of stuff to install. Alright, let me see. Ah! More stuff. Will that de-aging treatment cure at the start or end of treatment? Oh, it's not the de-aging treatment. It's the medical cycle. It puts them in suspended animation for 2.5 days. And cures them. But he won't need that. I just need to finish installing limbs everywhere. He won't do it. Okay, here we go. Steel box spring bed. Okay. Hey! What gives? It said the marriage is on. It said the marriage is on. It totally said the marriage is on, right? In the coming days are quantrums. Fine, whatever. We'll figure it out. Well, that's great. Good job, I guess. Maybe it's something... Maybe they want to do something kinky with all the collars. Maybe they'll appreciate the masterwork level. Alright, that's deep drilling. We are just pelting the researchers out. Deep drilling doesn't work without... Ah! A wolf ate my wolf! Always a bigger fish, I guess. Tame failure. It's actually really hard to tame some of these critters. I always watch them manually when I do this to avoid disasters. Failure. Did you just give the Boomalope speeches about morality? As part of the taming? Alright. Good work. Oh my gosh, slow down, slow down. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, who's being attacked where? Rayvor's brother is part of the attack. Well, we're not quite set up to receive you just yet, but... No, just... Wish I could group doors together so I could just be like, shut all these doors. Alright. There we go. Get that assault rifle back. Okay. Alright. We made hasty preparations. We're ready to receive visitors. Ooh, shit. There's a lot of you, isn't there? Any fun new recruits? Well. Why is this one still open? Shit. When they get hit with a sniper rifle, you see it slow them down a whole bunch. Vulture. Couple more. They're fleeing, except they're not. Oh, they beat up my bear. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Survivors. None? Aw, no survivors. No survivors? Aw. I could really use a few guys. for the coming project. Oh well. Looks like we've taken some more injuries. You have a medical emergency? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just the same thing it's been. Alright, his infection is cured. It'll be a while before he recovers. I think the polar bear will survive. Though he has a brain scar. That can't be good. Alright, what we need to do now, finally, is continue working. Alright, she needs somebody to give her a part. We'll have to have some people visit. That was already the plan. The Duke. His right leg. Okay. After that, McCormick here. I'll wait until this one's done. How are you feeling? She's at 100. Alright, you're back to normal. Okay, very good. Took his peg leg off. Alright. You can just have an arm. Alright. No, not there. Ah, God, no, in the medical bed. I was just waiting for. Well, it worked out. She's a very aggressive doctor. A very, very aggressive doctor. Alright, what do we need most? I guess pulse-charged weapons could come in handy. Honestly, we have everything we need. Alright, you're gonna need something. Okay, good. That bed's open. Bioarm. Using industrial medicine. Her medical skill is skyrocketing. Alright, I don't want to interfere with their research, so I'll wait. But the last two... How many arms we still got? Two. Alright. That's just enough, but then we'll still need some at this base. At the moment, I need a leg and an arm. We'll want more, of course, but a leg and an arm for now. This guy here, in particular, needs a pair of new... Well, he needs a new arm. I don't know if the eyes help or not. Okay, let me solve one problem. That should speed him up a lot. Okay, let's see. An arm and a leg. Oh, it's beginning to feel Christmassy, is it? Alright. Should I send everyone over to make it a bigger Christmas? I think everyone's happy and healthy. Alright. Ah! Crap. I'll have to fix that. And we got this one. And we got these pillars so we can roof this. This will get disassembled. We'll put in a little more lighting, of course. Then we'll disassemble all these doors here. And in the end, we'll freeze this. Oh, grab thrombos. Where? Over there? Alright. Emergency! It's yet another thrombo chance! We have never yet managed to catch a second thrombo. But you can also attend Christmas, so that'll be nice. Let's see. Okay, bring those. That should be fine. Alright, she's on her way for a delightful Christmas. Man, leader can just have speeches any old place, can't he? Alright, these are now qualify as bedrooms. They want the sleep accelerators. I want them, but... well... we're still busy constructing all the things we need constructed, so I'll leave them alone a little bit longer. Let's have a look at our new Thrombo friends. Male. This one likes caves. Ah, well, no females, but at least they're healthy. And more Thrombo is more Thrombo. I just wish I could, you know, get fur. Shave them. Hey, a goose. Yeah, he's continuously constructing right now. An open door makes it a room. No door at all makes this a barracks. Funny how that works. I could not figure out how to get them to load nutrient paste into the sculptor pod, try as I might, so I finally just decided to tell it could just stick meat in. Alright, a whole bunch of things for a Christmas feast. Very nice. Begin Christmas. Expected quality, 100%. Well, you can't get much better than 100%. Cancel Christmas. Leave Christmas. Oh dear. Okay, fun Christmas. Alright. Free goats. Okay. Duke Charmed Drowbard. Time to get you home immediately. He doesn't know yet. Okay. Yep, it's time to go home. Why are you eating kibble? Nope. No. We don't need this kind of drama. This is all kinds of trouble. Okay. You are going to immediately begin hauling things through the night, and the moment that the beasts are awake, you're going to tame them and leave. It's a busy Christmas. Yep, just haul things all night. Let's see. Meat. Oh, probably enough meat. All right. Eat your meal. Nope, no sleeping. You don't sleep here. You move on. Get a thrombo, quick. Man. Still at 6%. Still fails every single time. Oh my gosh, Randy, is a foliator ship too? Aren't there enough problems? We've got drama going on here. Get home before you do something you'll regret. Ride a horse. 82 tiles a day. Yeah, you get back there quick. I don't think you need to bring this crap with you. Just go. Go. Go! Or just take a nap in the face down in the sand. Whatever. You guys have a defoliator ship over here, huh? Looks like it's weirdly devoid of anything dangerous. I think I could just have my crafter dismantle it. no, no more making components. You're almost done with what you're doing. There we go. Hop on a horse, get out of there! Run! Alright. We might have to put it even more cooling to make this work down here. Alright. She's almost home already. The water's almost been pushed out. Ah, pulse charged munitions. Done! Let's see. Smoke pop. We're just gonna work through the rest of this. Then we'll turn all these guys off. They'll no longer be what they are now. Okay. Her clothing's actually given her 3, as well as the weapon is 3. Lots going on there. Alright. 1 left. Okay. I need to have you make those 2 limbs. And then, unfortunately, she needs that doctor to install the leg. And you're going to need to install the arm. I think we should have an extra arm. Yep, I think so. Making these. Oh, come on, I'm busy. Holy shit, that's a lot. Okay. Well, I think a herd of elephants might be able to do something about this. Maybe. This is gonna get messy. Look at them all bunched up like this. Ready? Shotguns and miniguns. But first, let's have a look. Oh, look at this guy. Jogger, great memory, super immune. Young also, so less time in the pod. Whale. I don't think we're gonna find someone better than Whale. Nobody ever has sanguine. Iron willed. Nope, it's definitely whale. Oh, unwaveringly loyal. I didn't see that bit. Why aren't the animals continuing? Oh, no! Why? The animals should be protecting you while you're down, not wandering off. Hold on, this is stupid. Why would they wander off? Why would they wander off? They should be protecting their master. They literally dropped the battle? This is not how this is supposed to go at all. I'm literally built this whole base around beasts defending me, and the beasts walked away. That doesn't happen. That's ridiculous. That's the I should check from. I'm going to make a note. I need a mod for that for the future playthroughs. There is no way in hell the animals just walk away the moment you're downed. Rimworld mod. Animals guard downed. Pawn? Not colonist. Pawn, right? I'll leave that open for later. That is downright dumb. Seriously. That should have just been a horde of elephants trample them. This is the defense! A herd of elephants is a proper defense! That's a proper defense, but and a half. That's enough elephant to defend 2 bases. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elephants, 4 timber wolves, a Labrador, a cougar, a thrombo, another elephant, a warg, and then they just decide to walk away? I don't understand that at all. That is incredibly stupid. That is infuriatingly dumb. Uncontrollable my ass. Watch what happens the moment Drowbard shows up. I'll control them all. That is absolutely infuriating. Boom. Animals controlled. I do not understand why they would depart the moment you're downed. I can literally summon them from across the map to me with a click of a button. Utterly incomprehensible. All right. All right, we need two arms, a leg. We're gonna need more than that. We also need to get that armor made. Alright. We'll hit that. Ugh, another spot. Well, fine. There could be a random hole in this wall. Alright, there we go. Just prioritize these center bits. Okay. Okay. Once we get this set up, this will be a huge additional area of freezing cold temperatures. We get the armor made, and we can bring the temperature colder. And once these guys are done researching, and I turn off their research class, that'll be 3 colonists that can do something other than research all day. And a really cool room I can use for something else too. Maybe digging? I don't know. The scanners for digging actually isn't a bad idea. I could even keep one of the experts. I could probably keep just one of you three. Probably Alice would stick to it. Alice would stick to this class. Because you can do the hacking quest thing. We need to do those quests. We really do need to do those quests. Mechs. Breaching walls. Increased tactics. Immune to cold. Just don't smash my geothermal generators, okay? Alright, what are we up against exactly? There is one melee in the mix. We don't have a great way to fight mechs right now. This could be ugly. Okay, hold those open. We're going to end up backing up to here. They're smashing my fences! Okay, but they're ignoring those, so I can ignore this too. That's good. Alright, you're hidden behind this wall. Ah! He doesn't have his gun. Crap. I hate that they drop their guns and ignore them. Okay. Okay. Hey! Crap. The newest Mega Sloths aren't trained. Well, that's sad. Hey! What are you doing? There's a path right there. Oh well. God, they just two-shot granite walls. Why are they doing this? They can go right in. Just behaving weirdly. Why? Why are you doing this? The door's open! Oh, you lost an arm. Well, it's a good thing we were planning to give you a new one anyway. Why are you still shooting an open area? What is wrong with you? No, I just... Fine, one at a time. Get your butts over here. I don't know why commanding you guys in battle is such a pain in the ass. Back up. What? Well, I guess you fixed that up. Go heal him. You really couldn't just throw a grenade down a hallway. Why are you meleeing? Oh, why are you such a pain in the ass to control in battle? Mick, get into the hospital bed, yes. Duke. They blew up my freaking super door. I really need specifically anti-mech defenses. We'll get there. Nah, that sucked. My super door! 50 gold just ceased to exist there. No, no one died. But that was incredibly stupid. I do not understand the AI in this game. I don't understand at all why they would blow that hole wider. I just cannot comprehend why the AI does the things it does. It continuously just does weird shit. It attacks the weirdest animals while leaving others alone. It'll just be like, horses, camels, no, we need to shoot at that turtle, though. Like, constantly the AI just makes incomprehensible decisions. Oh, come on. Again? We just fought bots. Ah, oh, geez, there's scythers in the mix. That's bad. They're attacking immediately. They intend to breach your walls. They're using super good tactics. Really, that sounds familiar. Where have I heard all that before? Mm-hmm. Someone. Oh, there he is. Have we ever tried a psychic shock lance on a robot? Huh, look at that. It went down. Do it again. Why are the animals just walking away again? This is ridiculous. I can't comprehend why. Do you know what a dog does when his master is being attacked and on the ground? Do you know what a horse does? A loyal warhorse, when its knight is down, it will stand over them and protect them. Like, this is as stupid as fire not working, like fire in this game. You remember when I lit a whole bunch of campfires and it's like, yeah, that's not real fire though, that won't bring the temperature above 70. Or when I discovered that holes in the ceiling reduce heat by a tiny amount. You know, it has an effect. But a hole in the wall instantly makes all the heat disappear from an entire area, no matter how big the area is. And now this. This is entirely unacceptable. Hold on, let me see. Let me call up Dwarf Fortress and see what Dwarf Fortress thinks about that statement. No, I don't understand this. I do not understand why all the animals walk away at this moment. They're literally set to guard. They're literally set to guard, and they decide they're not going to guard. They're like, guard? No, that doesn't mean guard. That means I walk away in the middle of a firefight while my master's in trouble. I don't know what the game's mechanics are! The game suddenly goes, oh, by the way, you know that build you spent the last 20 hours on? Surprise! It doesn't work. Why? No reason. It just doesn't. It's not me working against the game mechanics. It's me looking at the game, looking at the mechanics, going, you know, this looks like this would make sense. This looks like this should work. I think this is how the game is supposed to be played. And then the game goes, no. 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 You see how the fire thing honestly infuriates me the most still. The fire thing was so infuriating when I saw that it instantly disappeared like that, because they have these very complicated physics for temperature. And you can see how the temperature changes room to room and how it flows. And I'm like, wow, you spent a ton of time on thermal dynamics. Wow, well, I should definitely consider thermal dynamics and use them to my advantage, because you put a ton of effort into making sure that temperature flows through doors and vents and all this stuff. And so I light a fire. And the game goes, yeah, okay. So, you know, oh no, they broke one tiny tile. All the temperature, it immediately goes from 1,000 degrees to 20 in 1 second. Yeah, one second. I don't think that that's how the game was made. I honestly do not believe that's the game the developers made. I think that's a patch. I think that was a deliberate patch, a nerf. I do not think, because that does not feel like that should be what this game does. And this animal thing is absolutely inexplicable. I am baffled. I cannot comprehend why they wouldn't guard a downed person. The ability's called guard. You've spent years in-game training these animals to guard you. You've assigned them to the person they are guarding. And this, I never had this problem last game. Last game, I had a herd of animals being led by a character named Drowbard, and she had a mace, and every time she went into battle, the animals dutifully followed and fought alongside her the entire fight. They didn't wander off. I think maybe it's because I don't have armor yet this time that I'm encountering this problem, but literally the game is playing differently this time than last time, because now my animals are wandering off. And unfortunately, I literally built my ideology around using animals for combat. But that's been the entire game. I was training and prepping to the point where I would have animals to fight for me. We would be sitting in the back line primarily with guns. We would have the animals up front and everything would be good. But no. The animals just walk away in the middle of your fights. This is crap. There's so much I like about this game, and there are things that just drive me up the wall. Completely drive me up the wall about it. I'll look for a mod later. They should absolutely guard a downed person. They should absolutely be guarding a downed person. The psychic shock disabling them was a surprise. That was just me dicking around. I don't know why a psychic lance works against a robot. Honestly, the rules are completely arbitrary and make no damn sense for this game. Alright, clearly that's not working. Oh shit, he got up. Ah, crap. I thought finish off was just gonna finish it off, you know, make it dead. Alright, you have to do, yes, medicine. Everything gets cut off. I'm just so frustrated right now by the animal thing. I'm just so frustrated by it. I'm not kidding. Like, I just spent, like, I don't know, this is part 8, part 9? I've spent almost 40 hours building around the idea of animal tamers. Hey, look! Hey, look! We have animal tamers! Oh my gosh, this is so cool! Let me build around animal tamers! Let me build a colony that defends itself with animals. I'm too angry. I'm gonna quit for today. I am too angry about this. This is so incredibly, unacceptably stupid. So I'm just gonna... In a few hours, we'll do Genshin. You guys know what the plans are for... I didn't even finish with the arms and legs, man. I didn't even finish installing the arms and legs that I was gonna do today. Which was like, okay, first thing to do, arms and legs. I didn't even get finished with that. So many random things kept happening. Much less get this room actually cleaned and constructed. Like, my gosh, I had a few simple things I wanted to get done right away. I didn't get any of them done. Not any of them. I'll look at it later. I will look at it later. Oh my gosh. Infuriating game. Alright, I'll see you all later.